What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a right here and now reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you guys are second on the zodiac lineup for group three. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? So, Pisces, just so you guys know, this is the beginning of the last set of readings for the month of February for you guys. Okay? And of course, everyone in the zodiac lineup for group three. So, hopefully, you've had the time to look at your monthly manifestations. You guys, actually, I got to give you guys a shout out because I believe you guys had the highest views in, I believe, your monthly manifestations. I'm just trying to remember. I think it's been for February, not January. So, regardless of the fact, I really got to give y'all a big ups and appreciate your viewership. Really, from the bottom of my heart, you guys. I truly vibe with y'all all the time. Between you and Scorpio, get the most of my time on readings. I don't mind it. I obviously vibe with y'all if y'all have been watching long enough because y'all are in my 11th house in my birth chart of social um, social groups and like networking, things like that, and global communications. So I dig y'all. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and get into y'all reading because I will sit up here and talk to y'all like y'all are right in front of me, like just a hangout at this point, okay? And then we'll be here all night. So I'm not gonna do that to y'all. We're gonna try and get into this reading. This right here and now is really just a little quick peek into your energy to start off the week, okay? So I split the deck just now, and I am not gonna hold y'all, but the moon card, which you guys know is your energy, showed up when I was splitting the deck in Sagittarius, which is before you, okay? So either you are dealing with a Sagittarius or you have a Sagittarius placement in your birth chart, okay? Which, if you haven't checked out your birth chart, I got to do some research. I'm going to try and put it on the community post. If you are interested in looking at your birth chart, I don't read birth charts, but I will try and get those websites for you that I went to get two birth charts done for myself. And I mentioned it before in some readings, and I got too many to try to scroll through. So I'm gonna try and find that information for you so you can do that yourself. Now you do also have the Hierophant here, okay? So the Hierophant has kind of like looking like a judge or a priest, if you will, in front of two people. So it does appear as though kind of like hidden situation or conversations, possibly in your marriage, or relationship if you're not married, but definitely some hidden situation with your partner. Um, Kind of feel the vibe of, you know, inside jokes, things like that, between you and your person. Okay, that's for someone, not everybody. Okay, still have the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so someone in that relationship, that's air energy in your relationship, that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay, is, possibly, the head of these conversations. All right. Or is always telling you about somebody or somebody's business. Okay. You then also have the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Cups. Also came out in Sagittarius's reading at this part at the beginning before I actually drew any cards. So wish fulfillment, for maybe someone wishing they had certain things that maybe someone else has, or better living situation for the family kind of vibe, okay, with this wish fulfillment. If it's not for the family, it could just be for the two of you, you know, wishing for some things or wanting some things in particular. So, again, that's not for everybody. You can kind of consider when I do that split as kind of like a pre-read kind of situation. So if that's all that resonates for you before I, you know, do the spread, then by all means, that's the end of your reading. See y'all in the next one. All right. For everybody else that's sticking around, let's get into it. We have one from the top that is for Pisces, your self energy. Then we have one from the bottom, which is the motivation behind this energy. Okay. I feel like the way that, you know, card ended up spinning, it almost feels like you guys are kind of like really active right now in some way, as far as getting a lot of stuff done, maybe, or just hype about something. All right. Next, I'm going to pull two energetically from the middle. And I think I'm going to go here with it. And it's kind of weird how my eye went straight to that. And it's like really, you know, kind of settled in with the cards. But my eye pinpointed it. So we're going to pull that one out. That one is for what your focus is or should be right now, Pisces. And then one more from the middle, which I'm going for this one here, which is the hidden purpose behind the energy. Okay? So let's see what's going on with Pisces. So your energy, Pisces, is in the Four of Cups. Okay, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups energy for you to start is obviously there's someone sitting up underneath a tree and holding a cup towards you, three standing up in front. So someone offering some form of maybe explanation of some sort. It is Cups energy, so that is water. All right. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. Offering something you're not really, you know, biting, if you will. Again, adding to that moon energy that we saw as we were shuffling before laying out your cards. Okay. So you're trying to maybe hide your emotions towards something. Maybe you've heard something and you're trying to act like you don't know. Okay. Um, and I will say, Pisces, maybe you took my advice from a previous reading. I think like last year, sometime towards the end of last year before I went on break, kind of telling you guys about, you know, kind of removing yourself from any gossip, things like that. Okay. So you've been trying to hold back as much as possible. Okay. Let's see what is the motivation behind this Four of Cups energy for you. And it is the Justice card. Okay. Libra energy. All right. Air energy coming back from your shuffle there. Okay. Justice is the motivation in the sense of holding back, like I said, trying to be fair. Okay. It could be a situation of, you know, how, you know, in my personal opinion, anytime when someone comes out and maybe they're like victimizing themselves or they only seem to speak to what was done to them, I always sit back and wonder, you know, there's two sides to every story. Okay. And so I don't usually, you know, put too much weight on what someone says without knowing the full story. All right. And so, and I've mentioned this before in conversation with someone, if you ask questions and they're not willing to answer it or they change the subject, then they know they can't, you know, really pull the wool over your eyes in a way. And so they'll avoid talking about it anymore or even mentioning it again. You may ask them like a few days later, so, hey, you told me about that situation. What happened? they don't want to talk about it, or next thing you know, you can't seem to even get in contact with them. Okay, so you're all about being fair right now. Thus, you're like, don't tell me anything unless you're going to tell me everything. All right, so that's the vibe that's possibly behind this Four of Cups. So let's see, your third card placement here is what the focus is or should be while in this Four of Cups energy, and it is the Hanged Man. Okay, like I said, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, so it could be a situation again about being fair to others, and really, like I said, pulling yourself away, and again, hearing maybe someone tells you the whole story, is honest and says everything, and wanting your opinion about it, not really getting the reaction in which they thought, maybe in the sense of you taking their side, possibly, but you end up looking at the perspective of the other person, that's part of this, kind of circle, if you will, feels like, and you end up taking that person's side over possibly maybe someone close, such as a significant other, a sibling of some sort. And so for that, you may not be their favorite person, but you're being fair. Okay, and that to you is what's important right now. Okay, based off of maybe past experiences. Now, let's see what is the hidden purpose behind this Four of Cups. And it is the King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles, we're talking earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have this king that is sitting in his throne, pleasantly holding this pentacle and a scepter. Okay. So for you, you are like, again, maybe the main person that most people rely on. We did see the Queen of Swords in your shuffle, and now the king has came out. Okay. And so it could be a situation of, again, you are someone that holds value, and has moral, a moral compass, if you will. You're always willing to give, a good, dose of advice, okay? But it's usually something that is valuable, okay? It could also be a situation of maybe possibly finances a little bit for some of you, not everyone, in the sense of someone's got to go through you if they gonna want some coins. Okay, so you make the final decision. Okay, so it could be something in regards to maybe children needing something, and you are just, again, whatever they feeding you, you are pleasantly holding on to the money until you feel like they give you a better reason for why they need something. Okay, so that's for someone, not everyone. Okay, so with that being said, that is literally the energy right now for Pisces. That's all I have for you guys. We do have two more readings. Hopefully, like I said, keep tapping into that monthly manifestation. I really do love doing those readings. I'm glad I got them back in rotation, and I really do hope you get a lot out of them. So until the next one, Pisces, peace.